Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on how I made this Lego cake for my little brother's birthday. I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, go check out the description for the measurements and the links and everything like that for the recipe. The cake itself is going to be a vanilla cake with white chocolate buttercream. So the first step you want to start by doing is add your room temperature butter to a medium-sized bowl along with your sugar, and you just want to cream this until it's nice and smooth. Then add the egg whites and vanilla extract. Moving on to your dry ingredients, you want to add your flour to a medium-sized bowl along with your baking powder, baking soda, and salt. If you are using salted butter, just skip out on the salt. Next, you want to add half of your flour mixture to the wet, mix until combined, and then add in half of your milk, and then do the same thing until everything is nice and combined. Also, make sure to not overmix the batter because your cake will turn out dense. Also, really quickly, I want to mention this is one of my favorite vanilla cake recipes. I've tried multiple over the past few years, and this one has been my favorite that I've made, so it will be linked in the description. Make sure you guys check it out. If you were looking for a good vanilla cake recipe, this one has never failed me, so I really recommend you guys check it out. Then you want to add your cake batter to your pan. I'm using two 8-inch pans here, and you just want to put this in the oven at 350 for around 30 to 33 minutes. By the way, if you are wondering why there's only 2 cake layers, I did have the original recipe, so I ended up with 2 8-inch layers. If you do the full recipe, you will end up with 3 8-inch layers, and if you have the recipe and use 6-inch pans, you will end up with 3 6-inch layers. So now moving on to the icing. For the icing, you want to start by adding your white chocolate chips to a microwave-safe bowl and put this on around 30-second increments until it's melted. Make sure to keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn. Then you can set it aside while we get started on the rest of the ingredients for the icing. In a medium-sized bowl, you want to add your room temperature butter, mix it until combined, and then add in your powdered sugar. And the last thing you want to add is your cooled down melted white chocolate chips to this mixture. Mix until combined, and if you want, you can add more heavy cream to this. I ended up having to, so yeah, just for you can kind of add more or whatever or less depending on what consistency you like for your icing. For the decorating the cake part, I probably won't be talking too much because I feel like everything is pretty self-explanatory, but if you guys have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them in the comments. By the way, if you're wondering, I am using water to adhere the fondant to each other. I would recommend something else though. The water was kind of annoying. I don't really know any other like alternatives to use to stick fondant together, but if you have any, I would recommend that. Water wasn't the best, but it worked. It did what it needed to do. So if you just have water, just use that, it's fine. But also, I want to mention this. I would recommend you guys buy good quality fondant, like Wilton brand or any other like name brand fondant. The black fondant I have here is actually Walmart brand. I bought this a while ago. I don't use fondant that often, so I wanted to use up what I had, which is the Walmart's brand, and it sucks. So I recommend you buy high quality fondant like the Wilton brand. That the other colors I have is all Wilton brand, and they work so much better. They don't get hard. I don't even have to put them in the microwave to get soft and stuff like that. They work perfectly. So like I said again, I recommend the Wilton brand for fondant. that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you go. I'm almost at 700 subscribers. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week with my new video. Bye guys!